The Chief Executive Officer of We Power Authority, Fred Owari, believes the educational content of the youth should be relooked as the world moves into technology and robotics. He said advanced knowledge in technology would make things easier for the people in the dam's catchment area, while the use of robotics in teaching would excite the understanding in the study of science. He spoke at a ceremony to inaugurate and hand over the Fred Owari Innovation Center he financed to the authority. Precious Semevo has more.
Innovation Center, financed by the Chief Executive Officer of We Power Authority, Fred Owari, has a state-of-the-art ICT and robotics lab, science lab and a fully stocked library. At a short ceremony at the Bui resettlement site to inaugurate and hand over the center to BPA, Fred Owari said his passion to see the youth prepared for a robotic and technological world inspired him.
We need to look at the educational content, not just the English literature history, but then the world is going to run on technology and robotics, and so the basics should be in science. And that was the main motivation. And as I said, was something that I personally did, that I wanted to do for the community. Because I'm coming here for the second time, I asked myself, what lasting benefit can I leave with the people here? And I thought of the children and the free education policy of the government. You heard what the children said, that they've been hearing some of the technologies and names of the equipment which are to be used, but they haven't even seen them.
He expects BPA to support the center to ensure the youth within the Bui enclave continue to benefit from scientific and technological teachings.
And I'm talking about the entity BPA itself, to use it as an arm of its social responsibility programs and make investment in the scientific and technological teachings that they need to give to the children from this community. I have every confidence that because I've done this with the utmost goodwill, succeeding directors would also participate in this same gesture.
The chief of Bui, Nana Kwejowo II, who installed Fred Owari as development chief with a stool named Semenshia Osiadeyo Nana Ababio Owari, said students of Bui will no longer study science in abstract. He predicts the change beneficiaries of the lab will bring to the community a few years to come.
Previously, there was no laboratory and the people were studying science in abstract. So it was not something that was happening then. But now that they themselves will perform their experiments and then try to draw conclusions. And by so doing, I think it will, improve upon their intellectual capacity. Within 5 or 10 years, we will also be able to produce doctors, engineers, as well as technicians who will come back and then be able to help us to bring a change in the society. If he had given us money, we'll spend it.
Some of the excited students of Bui Basic School spoke to JoyNews.
I'm happy to have a laboratory like this. I don't see some before.
Some people say that we don't have a computer laboratory, so they won't learn. Now that we have the lab, we will learn.
For JoyNews, Precious Semevo, Bui.